Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you for being here. Today we're going over a video that I wish existed, over the past few years, which is a full review of the Cosmetics Serum Drop Blushes on someone with very oily, sensitive, and acne-prone skin. I noticed that there wasn't a lot / any reviews from people who had a skin type like mine, and at first I was like,
wait, where are the people? Where are my people? Where's my group?
And then I realized, honey, they're not buying this product because it's a oil slick serum drop blush and you're an idiot. Yet here I am, holding it, doing this review. But honestly, I have a lot to say about this. I have a lot of good things and negative things. I'm gonna try and come from the angle of not only someone who's acne prone, but someone who is an oily only, an acne prone oily, a sensitive only type of person. Or if you're all three, welcome to the club. Don't forget to subscribe if you're looking for more reviews of products for people with oily and acne prone skin. I am willing to be that martyr for this community. I'm happy to help where I can. Let's hop right in. So Phan is an OG YouTuber who started in the beauty space, like literally maybe numero uno in the beauty space on YouTube. I remember watching her in middle school. I was obsessed with her tutorials and her voice was just so calming. She ended up leaving YouTube because of the negativity in the beauty space, and I will leave that video down below. It is an illustration video of why she left and why she decided to come back eventually. And when she did come back within the last few years, she came back with a brand that she had been building, a beauty brand, while she was gone, and it is called Cosmetics. Cosmetics is really focused on mixing skincare and beauty together, hence the serum and the name Serum Drop Blushes. She also has other beautiful products. I'm wearing the lip cushion in Magic Hour right now. Really love the style that they have. I think they have beautiful products, and I will always be an OG Phan fan. That being said, the Serum Drop Blushes, this little is almost always sold out, especially in this color. I got mine in the color Rose Milk, and this shit is almost always out of stock. In fact, I have been waiting for these to come back in stock for a few months so that I could do this review. And when they finally came in, I was really debating what shade to get. That shade is the most universally flattering according to her. It's everyone's fan favorite, so I went with Rose Milk. Let's talk about some of the ingredients in the formula. I'm actually going to put up on the screen a list of the ingredients and the breakdown of what they mean from my favorite website, Inky Decoder. I'll leave the link down below of this exact page here. But on the website, it states that it is vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and it's also fragrance-free, which we know is very important to me. It's formulated with an high omega-3 fatty acids, squalene to help balance skin, and antioxidants, including vitamin E to help protect against environmental aggressors. And then also it says it was infused with hyaluronic acid, which is known to help skin retain 1,000 times its weight in water. Like I said, if you want to learn more about this ingredient list and the breakdown, I will leave that information down below. Looking from a perspective of someone with acne prone and sensitive skin, this looks like a pretty good ingredient list if I wasn't thinking about it being makeup, if that makes sense. That's my main concern, would be people with oily and acne prone skin using this, as it does not ever dry down. Okay, so let's go over the claims. I am wearing it right now. Like I said in most of my videos, I do have 2 studio lights on either side of me, but as you can see, she is very shiny. She's very greasy. She's very dewy. The claims from the website direct say it gives cheeks a youthful, healthy, plump, and bouncy appearance. Check. And it imparts a healthy, enduring sheen without a shimmer or a glitter. Also agree. I would say it does give you a sheen. There is absolutely no glitter in this product, which I really, really love. Typically, because I have larger pores on my cheeks, I stay away from products that are shimmery. I stay away from glittery blushes, but even though this doesn't have glitter in it, I find that it still emphasizes my pore size because it is so shiny and so oily. Let's skip to a demo of me applying this product so you guys can see how I applied it, how it looks on up close, and we'll talk a little bit more about my final thoughts after that. Okay, so quickly before we start, I want to go over what I've already put on. I pretty much have everything except for the blush on. So I used my Tarte Hydro Sealer for concealer under my eyes and a little bit of redness on the chin. I didn't apply any on the cheeks. We're going to go bare skin with that. I did apply a tiny, tiny bit of Laura Mercier setting powder under my eye and on my chin. Just one eye, no, both eyes, just to help set those areas a little bit. I applied the cream bronzer in Terracotta Tan from Nude Sticks. It's my absolute favorite cream bronzer, and I felt like it was probably the best idea to go with cream while applying a serum type blush. I just applied that with a large stippling brush. This one is from Eco Tools. I can link it down below. It's freaking huge. Also, I know my eyebrows look so big and bushy, and it's honestly because of this CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. This gel is incredible. In fact, I'm fully out. I'm gonna have to put it in my empties video. This stuff, it is glue. It's literally glue. It makes your brows look so full, so bushy. I have it in the shade medium. If you're curious about the eyes, I have the Super Shock Shadow and Prickly pair from ColourPop on my lids, and just the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal for my lashes. And of course, as I mentioned, I am wearing the Cosmetics Magic Hour Tinted Lip Luminizer. It is absolutely stunning. The consistency is beautiful, and I just think the color is absolutely perfect. The lips look super big and juicy without being sticky, and it is a perfect product. I am interested in picking up some other colors. All right, let's pull the hair back here. Okay, so as far as application goes, I have played around with this a few times. I did try it with the large stippling brush, and I've tried it with a beauty blender. The best way to apply it is with your fingers. This is actually the truth, and for someone with oily and acne prone skin, I don't really like using my hands on my face because dirt, grime, etc. So I would suggest washing your hands before you go in with this product. I do shake it up because it is very serum-like. I did want to mention that she gives some tips on her website if you have oily skin on how to apply it. 3 pro tips that she gives. She says 1, to intensify color, add another layer. Yeah, okay. To set it with a translucent powder will make it look velvety. And when I think velvety, I'm thinking the hair on my face is gonna look like velvet, and I don't. It's not the look I'm going for. For combination or oily skin, it says prep bare skin or base makeup for application by blotting cheeks with a tissue or an oil absorbing sheet before applying. So I don't have my oil blotting sheets up here, so I'm just gonna show you a trick. What I typically do is take a tissue, like literally a Kleenex, and I just cut it in half basically, so it's like 1 ply, and that works basically the same as oil blotting. So I don't have a ton of oil on my cheeks, but I have combo oily skin. She said to do it, so I'm doing it. She's been shooky. I am using the color Rose Milk, as I mentioned earlier, and let's start applying. So the dropper here is really, really cute. I know that that's been in a lot of reviews that it's been broken for some people, and honestly, I'm not having the best luck with it either. As you can see, I just pulled up and I'm not getting much out, so you can see me pushing down, and then when I push up to go out, I might get a drop. I might. Nope, nothing. So, guys, I've literally been trying to get some out for the past couple minutes and nothing, so that's fun. Come on, honey. Come on, baby. Give me some blush, won't you? After 5 minutes, I've gotten about this much out of it, so I'm going to go ahead and rub that between these 2 fingers on each hand and start patting it in. Initially, it is very oily feeling. It is definitely feeling like a serum, which is obviously an interesting experience when you are used to a more cream-like product and not an oil-based product, because this is a very unique consistency. I will say with my skin tone, I'm probably in between light, medium, and olive skin tones. Oh, I got a little bit more, yes. And I find that the color Rose Milk is not pigmented enough for me, so I'm gonna go in with a second layer like she said. And my worry with this is that it's going, oh my God, look at that. I mean, that shit is, it is really, really, I don't wanna say oily, but it is. It's incredibly oily. And so to get the color that I want, I have to add 2 layers. And so that could just be my fault for picking a color that was maybe too light for my skin tone. But I definitely agree that the best way to apply it is with your fingers, because when I applied it with a brush or a sponge, I could not get the pigmentation that I was looking for. So here we are with just the fingers, 2 layers. That's as many layers as I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do any more than that. And it is shockingly oily, okay? I really shouldn't say shockingly because we already went over the ingredient list and honey, it's mostly oil. In terms of a wear test, I'm gonna let you guys know that it's pretty much gonna look exactly like this for the rest of the day. To be 1000% honest with you, I'm not comfortable with leaving it on my face throughout the day because it does feel very oily and I feel like it may be pore clogging. You just are kind of waiting for it to dry down and it never does. And some people like that look and some people really like to look incredibly dewy. And I do from time to time, but I like very specific places to look dewy. And because this is an area of irritation for a lot of people, I just don't know if everyone is going to like this. Here is a little close up of that dew, and we'll go over this again later. She is greasy, okay? She's greasy. And because it's an oil, it's going to sort of melt outside of where you're initially putting it with your fingers because it's moving around. If you applied something underneath it like a foundation, it's probably going to pick up from that. This is more of a product for people who are used to going barefaced, do not wear a lot of foundation, and probably don't have a lot of acne or anything to cover underneath wearing their blush, highlighter, bronzer, etc. Also, part of the reason I put my hair up is because your hair, if it's around it, gets completely stuck in the blush. So if your hair is going around your face, there's a chance that it may get stuck in it, kind of like a lip gloss. I am not going to apply a highlighter because I am already completely highlighted from this blush. I also think you will want to be careful when applying it and not go too high towards your eye, because if you get it under this trough here, you're absolutely going to transfer your bottom mascara onto your cheeks. So it's a very finicky product. There's a lot to think about and consider before you put it on and before you use it. If you like looking sweaty, this is absolutely the product for you. So my final thoughts on this product, fully and 100% transparent, I absolutely think Michelle Phan is an innovative creator. I love M Cosmetics. It's a beautiful brand, but no, I would not recommend this product if you are acne prone or incredibly oily skinned. So let's talk about these 3 avenues. So 1, if you have oily skin, you're probably constantly fighting that, and having an oil on your face all day is not going to feel comfortable, at least in my experience, especially because I already become oily on my chin and forehead throughout the day. So having an extra layer on my cheeks that looks shiny, by the end of the day with this product, I end up looking like an absolute grease slick, and it's not the look I want to go for. If you have dry skin, I think that this could be a beautiful product on you, but as I mentioned in the demo, if you wear a high coverage foundation or concealer on your cheeks, this is probably going to pick that up and it's going to emulsify whatever's underneath it. So if you've placed powder on underneath, it's going to really cake that up, pick it up, and move it all around your face. I also find that it's hard to apply anything on top of it. So if you were looking to put a highlighter on, you're pretty sticky. You're gonna have to apply that with a beauty blender or your fingers. In that sense, in terms of the texture and the texture of my oily skin, it's just not something that I really enjoyed. If you are acne prone, I also don't know that you would 100% love this, but you might, because it does have really good ingredients that are very skin friendly, essential oil free, and fragrance free. If you don't wear a ton of makeup, you might really like this as just something to help add a little color to your cheeks, wake you up in the morning, and make you look more fresh and dewy. But if you prefer to do a fuller face of makeup or even something in between like I do, I think that this actually kind of takes away from the look, and it does draw attention to the acne that I do have on my face. If you have sensitive skin, I think it's something you might be able to try because it is super skin friendly, but if there's something in that ingredient list that you know is going to bother you, obviously stay away, but I think Michelle Phan has done a great job of figuring out the right mixture to make it a nice consistency and very serum-like, but just be careful, test it out, do a patch test, and see if it's something that is going to irritate your skin further. So who is this product really for? I would say this is for someone with normal to dry skin, not a lot of acne scarring, and someone who wears minimal coverage foundation or no foundation at all. Unfortunately, that is just not me, and I really wanted to like this. I think as an alternative, something that I would recommend is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Sticks or the Nude Sticks Nudie Sets. They are beautiful. This is not making me feel any differently about M Cosmetics. I still think they are an absolutely beautiful brand. I want to try their eyeshadows, their eye products, their lip products, but at this point in time when it comes to this specific product, I will not be repurchasing and I probably won't use this anymore. Let me know if you have tried the Serum Drop Blushes from M Cosmetics, how you felt about them, or if you have an alternative that you like a little bit more for oily and acne prone skin. We have a few other reviews coming up in the future, some good, some bad. We're gonna go over the Fall FabFitFun box and see if it's worth it, especially if you're someone with sensitive skin, because we all know that they like to stick some questionable skincare in those boxes. We're gonna dive into some K-beauty as well. We've got a lot coming up, so please stick around if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next one really soon.